Okay, as promised, I'm back, and thank you for joining me. And for those that don't know me, hey y'all, it's me, Hetty. And here's what we're doing. I'm trying to be fast, so I've already got it all lined up for you. I hope this goes smoothly. We'll find out, won't we? I have in here, my crock pot, a 10-pound pork loin boneless roast. And to my crock pot, what I have, and this is what I'm going to add, this is Southern style pulled pork, okay, 4 sandwiches. Of course, I've got the finished product here because I like to freeze some. So, here we go. I've got 3/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, okay? Pour that in. Got a rounded 1/4 cup brown sugar. Yes, I make my own brown sugar. And I've said that before. Plug, plug, plug. I'll include an annotation how to make brown sugar because you may not have seen all my videos. So if you want to know how to do something easy and the 2 things to have on hand, you always have brown sugar in your cabinet whether you have it or not. You can make it up ahead of time or make it up right as you need it. Okay, well here's what I'm going to add next. I've got 4, these were medium to large onions. And I just kind of loosely chopped at them a little bit. See? Nothing big. You throw that in there. Got to have flavor. Then throw that in there. And this is 4 cloves worth of garlic. And some of the garlic juice kind of went over into my salt. This is 1½ tablespoons of salt. You can adjust that accordingly, but you do need some salt. This is a rounded tablespoonful of paprika. And this is about it's about 1 1/4 teaspoons, or basically a rounded teaspoon of ground cumin. Okay, so I'm gonna knock all this in there. Scrape that out. Don't want to miss any of that good stuff. All right, and I forgot to put that on camera, but I normally add just a 1/4 cup of water. Okay, just a 1/4 cup of water. Just okay. You don't really have to because that apple cider is your liquid. You do need to have liquid in the bottom of your pot when you're using a crock pot. And last but certainly not least, I've got 2 tablespoons of some of the best stuff in the world made in my home state of Louisiana. Best stuff. You probably know it and you probably already love it. But I add a couple tablespoons of that. If you want it hotter, go ahead. If you want it even more spicy, add you about. This is 10 pounds now. I'm telling you what I'm putting in here, okay? I'd probably cut that in half. If you have a 5-pound roast, cut it in half. You know, if you've got a smaller roast, then cut that in half. You know, cut it in half, cut it in half. You get the idea. But I have a big family. I always like to take leftovers to my brother if I can, and certainly my mama, okay? So, there you go. That's it. That's how I make this. I have made pork in a crock pot before, but this is different because we're going to barbecue this. Well, we're going to add barbecue sauce to it, okay? This is Southern style pulled pork for sandwiches. So that's how I do that. And now, here's finished product. Absolutely beautiful. I want to show this really quick because I'm going to move on. The onions cook down. Look at this. And you know what you do with this? You put that right on top of your sandwich when you get your meat shredded in. But look, I just want to show you this. I don't even need 2 forks. Watch. Look at this. I cooked this on high today for 7½ hours. If you want to cook it on low, that's fine. Cook it on low, but I'd probably cook it about 10 hours on low. 10 to 10½ hours. And don't keep lifting your lid. If you put your stuff in there, as they say, set it and forget it. Okay? Don't, especially the first 2 or 3 hours, don't open your crock pot. It's got to get hot. If you keep opening it, you know, you're going to cool it back down a little bit. Takes a while for this part to get to the right temperature, okay? You want to cook. You don't want to keep peeking. You'll smell it. It smells good. So look, that's how you shred it. I normally shred this in a bowl, but I'm just doing this so you can see what I was doing. And I just take 2 forks. And as you can see, I didn't really need 2 forks. I could have used a knife and a fork. Just the back of the knife even. I could have used 2 butter knives. So then, I shredded it up. I put some in a bowl here for you so we can move along. And you put your favorite barbecue sauce on there. You don't have to have barbecue sauce if you don't want to, but gosh, that's what makes it so good. You name it, I've done it. I've made my own hamburger buns. I've made my own barbecue sauce. You name it, I've done it. This was store-bought barbecue sauce, and I mixed kind of a hickory, and I mixed hickory and honey. Okay? And that's what this is. So then next, these are just old store-bought buns. We're being just an inexpensive route. Easy for me, inexpensive. I even got paper plates. Hey, hey, woo-woo. Okay. I'm going to show you this really quick. This is hot. You probably can't tell, but this is very hot because I just shredded it like 2 seconds ago right before the camera started. I just pile that meat on there like that, okay? And then remember what I told you earlier, if you watch the coleslaw video, now you don't have to do this. This is just how I do it. We put coleslaw right here on top. Look at that. Beautiful. I hope you can see that. I'll have a picture. I'll take a picture of it on the side so you can see it. Now, what are we going to serve this with? I'm going to serve this with just original baked beans, nothing fancy. Baked beans, and we're going to just have chips tonight. I might make potato salad for tomorrow night because we're going to have leftovers. Hence, you can see all this. And then I'll still have plenty to freeze. Then I'll have it another time. It'll be ready to go. I won't even have to cook. So, there you have it. Was that quick enough? And you know, like I said, if you want a little extra kick, you can put some of this directly on a sandwich if you want to. A lot of people put it on everything, you know, scrambled eggs, you name it. Steak. It's good. I know that. And I hope you enjoy this. I hope you'll try it. If you've never done a pork roast or even a shoulder, pork butt, any of that. If you've never done that, you can do, yeah, a shoulder or a butt would be just as good in this. To be honest, these were on sale, and they didn't have any more butts or shoulders. Super Bowl weekend, everybody. So I'm just as happy with this because I normally use this cut anyway. Not this big, but hey, they were on sale. It's basically like I got one free. So you can't pass that up when you've got 3 teenage boys, youngest 13, oldest 18, middle 17, and a hungry husband. So I'm sorry, this tablecloth is terrible, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm trying this again, being quick. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you'll try it. And I got so many more videos coming up. If you got some ideas, throw them at me. If you like these quick videos, then by all means, tell me. And if you want me to slow down and do it more in detail, I'll do that too. I'm just trying to get these out there. The information's there. I've shredded pork in a different video. I added different spices to this, of course. Like I said, you're going to cover that about 7.5 hours on high. Don't leave it alone. If you get if you're doing about 5 pounds or less, you probably get away with about, I'd probably leave it about 5, okay? And about 8 on low, 8, 8.5. You want it to fall apart just like this. I mean, here, I'll show you again. Look at this. Whoop, I'm just twisting my fork. There, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I can do anything I want to with this meat. So, hey, refer you back to Slow and Gulligan. I can throw this leftover. I can freeze some of this up, vacuum pack it. It's ready for some Slow and Gulligan. Okay? Again, enjoy it. Thank you so much. I'm rambling. I'm going to end it now. Take care. Bye-bye.